remember?
Yes, I remember.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the FU Podcast. This is episode 197. It is January 23rd, 2024. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Oh, yeah. My name is Devin Ewart. I'm your host tonight, and this is Patrick Martin.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. And then we have, what's his face over there?
A guy who likes to talk a lot.
Yeah, and he's really, really quiet.
I know, this is the quietest we've ever seen him. Look at this guy.
Yeah. And he likes dicks. Or actually, he loves dicks.
He loves dicks, apparently.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Welcome, Andy. Good to have you in the studio, too.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you. I just love to be here. I just really love to be here and see my friends, and talk about balls and all that shit.
Fuck you, Andy.
Your mama.
All right. Yeah, so Dr. COVID isn't here tonight.
Dr. COVID.
Yep. Dr. COVID's not here tonight.
Patient number one.
Yeah, because he's always sick. He's always sick, and he gets all that crap and shit,
Because he's got a petri dish at home.
Yeah.
Of every fucking known virus.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be checking Wuhan. They should be checking Andy's house.
No shit. Well, when the whole block starts getting sick, then
you
need to check Andy's house. So,
Speaking of Wuhan, did you see that story that they now have a virus that will literally, it is like 100% lethal and it will kill like within 4 days?
No, didn't see it.
Yeah, so apparently, like, you thought the COVID was bad. They got one now that's like the super vid. I don't even know what they're going to call it. Maybe super vid.
Super vid.
Super vid.
Why don't you just call it like how Andy likes to call it, Captain Vid.
Captain Vid.
Captain Vid.
I think we should just name it after Andy.
Captain Andrew Dr. Vid. That fucker.
That
fucker. Fucking... Damn, it's quiet in here.
It is, man.
I mean, and we were on time, so we know who.
Yep.
We know who causes us to be late all the time, and that's Dr. Andrew Vid Henning.
We're gonna change his middle name to Vid.
Yeah, son of a bitch. And he's probably watching right now going, those motherfuckers already talking about me.
It wouldn't be a show without him.
That's right. Right.
Talking mad shit.
Hell yeah. I mean, shit, man. He's running his mouth all the time. He won't shut up. Now I get to do all the talking, and I don't know who to gripe at.
You can gripe at that picture.
Hey, Andy, fuck you. So...
Oh, would you like to do the weather, sir? Since you haven't done it,
Andy,
I don't know how many fucking episodes.
Andy, you want to do? Wait, where's the weather?
It's up on the freaking. Do you have the?
Oh yeah, there it is.
The docs.
I got it.
Okay.
Andy, you want to do the weather? Sure, I'd like to do the weather. Okay, today the weather is.
Why do you make Andy sound really gay?
Because he is. All right.
Okay.
Okay. My name is Andrew Dr. Vid Henning, and today, the high was supposed to be 48. I can't see. I feel like Patrick right now, but I can't see. All right. So, and tomorrow the high is supposed to be 51 to low 42. Thursday, high 55, low 46. Friday the 26th is, this is going to be 61. And the low is going to be 45 with a chance of PM thunderstorms. And Saturday, it's going to be the January 27th. Hold on, my balls are itching. Okay. It's AM clouds and PM sun.
Don't you need to get them out of your purse first in order to itch them?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So anyway, it's Sunday, January 28th. The high is 59, low 36. Monday the 29th is high 61, low 39. Tuesday the 30th is high 60. Ooh, Oh, I thought I saw 69. This is 64 and low 42. The 31st of January, next Wednesday, is a high 60. Oh, I thought I saw it again. 62 and low 48 on Thursday, 66 and low 51.
Great job, man. Great job.
Thank you, guys.
I
Thank you.
apologize to all the listening audience.
Thank you, guys. I think I'll just go ahead and be sick over here. I chew.
So it looks like Saturday and Sunday could actually have a bonfire finally. We went from having like 80-degree weather to like 10, 5.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not ending no more. and Andy's down there probably thinking, saying, "That son of a bitch is making me sound like I'm fucking gay." It's all right. It's okay. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. So
Wasn't it last week or something? They said that like we're gonna have like 2 weeks of rain, and like now looking at this forecast, it looks like there's 1 day out of the 2 weeks.
I don't really think that they know. So it is what it is, whatever.
So do you think we're gonna have a bad February, or do you think like that's it as far as like the cold temps and the ice and stuff?
I don't know. I think we'll probably have bad February like we did in 21. You know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of wondering, but at the same time, seeing these 60-degree temperatures and shit, I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe we're out of it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, maybe we are. Maybe we. I don't.
Dude, I'm like fucking no bullshit. Like I am nervous as hell because, so I sent over the last 2 or 3 months, I sent email after email to the people that like the marina where my boat is or whatever.
Right.
No response. Finally, I go over there a couple Saturdays ago. It was like literally the day before I think the big storm or whatever hit, or might have been 2 days before. Anyway, long story short, like I go over there. I'm like, hey, like I've sent email after email, like asking about winterizing the boat, like what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Dude, I bullshit you not. There was probably 10 people in that fucking office, and none of them had their shit together. And like I literally sat there for 15 minutes while they try to find the form that I need to fill out in order to winterize my own boat. And they couldn't find it, so they gave me some like some kind of other sheet that's like basically a work order request, type thing.
Right.
So I'm hoping and praying that like, dear God, that they actually winterized it before we had all those freezing. Because literally I had 3 inches of ice in my fucking pool. Mind you, the pool was running the entire time.
Right.
But it somehow got so cold that it literally froze the pump and the pipes and everything else and all the water. And then I had 3 inches of ice, which I had to go break up like literally every single day. I had to go smash the ice, which was great use for my fucking new axe that I got.
Flamethrower.
I know. I thought about the flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
But my luck, I was like, then I'll burn something important.
Yeah. We're going to burn important Andy's house.
Nah,
you don't want to do that. You get in trouble.
Molly says, hi from Arizona.
Hello, Molly. I know it's been a while. I'm going to probably call you after the show. I need to talk to you.
Uh-oh.
So, all right.
How long is she in Arizona? Did you just get there?
I think she's been there a week.
Damn.
Yeah, she's been there a week, and so I'm pretty sure she's probably having fun being by herself and don't have to listen to any bullshit. Oh, she's working.
Okay.
All right. Well, so, but yeah, I mean, I'm proud of her. She's doing what she wants to do, and no one is standing in her way.
Is it the same job that she's been at, or
Yes.
is it a different? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like a permanent thing, or is it like a temporary thing, or
I think it's a temporary thing.
like a few months, a year?
Yeah, it's a temporary thing.
Okay.
And I had asked her. I said, "Well, if you get bored one day and you want to go to Tombstone, go take some pictures for me because I'll probably never get out there.
Right.
Tombstone, get me a shot glass. So until like midnight." Molly, so that'll be what, 2:00 here? All right, I got plenty of time to call you.
Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah, I do.
What time you go in?
Go in at 7.
Okay. Yeah, luckily I get to work from home tomorrow. So I found out my boss yesterday. He's in Puerto Rico, and I was like, "Damn, must be nice getting out of this fucking cold, shitty, miserable weather."
No shit. No shit. So,
and for all you people who were praying and hoping for fucking winter, a big F you to you, because fuck winter, fuck cold, fuck all the bullshit that comes along with cold weather.
yeah. Yeah, cold weather didn't used to bother me, but it bothers me now. So I
Yeah. To me, it's like, okay, so that means now I gotta fucking look at the pool, be careful, like, be cognizant of the pool, and then also the boat, and then all the vehicles, because the fucking windshield washer fluid froze.
yeah.
And I'm like, son of a bitch, like, why do they not make windshield wiper fluid that's like, put some antifreeze or some shit in there? So
Alcohol doesn't freeze. So put alcohol in it.
I thought about it. Well, what's weird is you would think like Rain-X isn't like the main ingredient in Rain-X, like fucking alcohol, basically.
Yeah, you would think so.
You would think that like Rain-X would not freeze, but apparently it does.
Yeah, right.
Found out 10 minutes of leaving it outside.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So in the news today, I have to do this.
What?
In the news today, Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines.
I think don't I have a story on Southwest too?
Yeah, you got it. I think you got it
I
on.
thought I had it. Where the hell is
I thought
this maybe?
Yeah.
No.
So Southwest was ranked worst
Oh, there it is.
at the very bottom of the list and everything. And yeah, I knew that.
Bottom of the list of what?
The bottom of the list of all the airlines. Fucking Spirit got number 2.
You want to hear something funny about Spirit?
What?
So you know how like that merger that happened with Alaska? I think it's Alaska or was it Frontier? I can't remember. One of those. Actually, Frontier is Alaska. I don't know. One of those fucking airlines.
One of those damn airlines.
Yeah, the merger didn't go through because they basically said that it would create less competition and monopoly bullshit, right?
Right.
So I went in and fucking started doing a fuck. No, I forgot to blank on what the hell it's called. Call options on trading.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I've made like $500-600 in the last couple days just by putting my stock first on Spirit of all fucking airlines.
God. Yeah.
Who the fuck would have thought betting on Spirit would actually pay off?
Yeah, I know. So I mean, I've known that. I've known it for a very long time that Southwest will probably end up being the last airline of all airlines, because I mean I could see it go down back when I was there.
Right.
Doesn't really help when you have a greedy CEO like Bob Jordan. And so yes,
well, more
I
importantly,
said Bob. Yes, Bob Jordan.
More importantly, like, what was the catalyst for them to cancel all those flights? Like, wasn't it?
They wouldn't upgrade. They wouldn't upgrade systems. They wouldn't upgrade the systems because of the fact that he would
cost money.
Yeah, it costs money, and he wouldn't get paid.
Yeah,
So,
and that's exactly my point. And have they resolved that?
no, they haven't.
And then they wonder why they're in the toilet.
Yeah, they haven't fixed it.
I might even short Southwest. Who knows?
From
Fuckery sakes.
From my, from my view or whatever. Yeah, they haven't fixed it.
Right.
I don't know. Don't care.
Well, speaking of airlines, that speaking of Southwest too, their flight attendants vote to approve a strike authorization. So how does that work? Since you back in the day you used to work for them, like,
well, you got to vote for. Of course, you got to vote for the strike.
Is that like with
The
vote with the
union.
union? Okay.
Yeah, the union. You got to vote for the strike, and then you got to, you got to have a cooling off period, which is either 30, 60, 90 days, whatever the mediator gives you.
So, like, walk us through the process, because I've never worked
That's
for a
what
union.
I was doing.
Oh, well, no, okay, so they initiate, right, the strike, or how does that work?
Well, I mean, they got to have the cooling off period during, with the mediator and everything, and then once that period is done, then they have another 30 days, and then after that, they can just, just go on strike, and that'll be it. Also, I think I do believe that they would, they'll be paid during the strike too. So, which I don't know how much that is. I know,
It's not their full pay, right?
No, it's not
like
the full pay.
Gotcha.
But I mean, that's why you pay dues, and that's and it's really not the flight attendant's fault,
Well, as much as I'm not a big fan of the unions and stuff like that, in the auto industry, I mean, you saw what happened with that. Like, because of all the turmoil that happened with that, it caused all of like the trickle effect, right? Where Nissan, Toyota, and all of them, they basically were like, well, shit, rather than us have to go through that same experience, we'll just go ahead and give them, a pay raise, pay increase, basically so that, people don't jump ship and go to these new places that have renegotiated their contracts and they could get significant pay.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, like, as far as employee or employers, like they know that their employees are replaceable, but now this gives the employee the opportunity to be like, look, you're replaceable.
Yeah. The thing is, I mean, it's really sad right now because nowadays what they can do, is, you'll be on your deathbed, you'll be in hospice, and you'll be like almost dead,
Right?
And they'll come up and say, I really hope you get to feeling better and everything, and we're behind you 100%, but are you able to make it to work today? Shit. And I mean, I would literally look at my manager and say, fuck you, dude, and that would be, no, you didn't do anything, Molly, haven't talked to you in a couple days. So, and I just want to talk to you. So anyway, I mean, you're replaceable. So, that's it. That's all they care about is just, making sure. Yeah. It's just making sure that they have the people that they need.
Right.
That's why I can't stand corporations. I really can't.
And actually, that's one of the main reasons why, like, I went from corporate America to where I'm at now, because, like, I don't have to deal with my head constantly being in a chopping block. B, this is one of the first times that I've ever gotten an actual bonus.
Yeah.
And then this year it was very, very, very significant. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's like, you bust your ass for an entire year and it's fine. It's nice come, year end, all of a sudden you're like, all right, at least it's, it was worth it in the end.
Okay, Molly, you hate it when people need it. Yeah, okay. I know you do. I just said that I need to talk to you because I haven't talked to you. Damn, man. You don't have to, you don't have to, like,
well, when, like,
lose your mind.
When you're in, like, a relationship, we need a talk. That's like, oh, fuck. Or, like, you're like going through the Rolodex.
Well,
all the things you did wrong.
Of course she knows me. So, I mean, if I say, hey, Molly, we need to talk, I'm not going to, I have no reason to bitch at her.
Right.
So it's fine. I just want to talk to my daughter. That's all. That's all.
Me too.
Fuck you.
I miss my Molly. I haven't talked to her in a hot minute.
Whatever.
How's my daughter doing anyway?
No, I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. All right, if there's any new people in tonight, say hello. Say hello, and we'll take a shot for you.
We got a lot of new people that are chilling, but not, commenting. Not
well, they need to
engaging.
comment. Ask us questions if you want. That'll be good.
Say hi.
Yeah, say hello. Don't be shy. Come on. Be a Sagittarius. Come on. Be an Aries. Come on. Because I know that there's a Sagittarius on here.
Yeah, right here. Me.
Well, besides you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know there's a Sagittarius on here. So
is there?
Yeah, there is. So anyway. Oh shit, Bobby's here.
Bobby said, "If I married Molly, would you be my dad?"
Bobby, dude, you're talking about my daughter, man. We don't. No, we don't talk. We don't talk. We can talk shit to each other, but no, not my kid, man.
You always got to leave family out of it.
You always got to leave family,
Unless
out
it's
of
your
it.
mom. Then you can talk about moms all day long. Oh, man.
Right.
Especially
Right,
my mom, because she's a
right,
fucking
right.
piece of work.
Do what?
I said, especially my mom. She's a piece of work.
Oh yeah.
And to think all these years I fucking protected her honor. Fuck, I was stupid.
Oh, I know for a fact. Hold on, Mary.
You don't know no facts.
Yes, I do. Hold on, Mary. I'll get to your comment in just a minute. She's a new listener, Mary.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so I know that if something happened to your mother, to your dad, I know for a fact that you will not sit back and watch them be sick alone. You will go and you will be with your parents. And if Andy, well, that motherfucker's here. If Andy,
Yeah.
I got a dick in my mouth. He sounds like he's gagging. So, anyway, you would be there with them regardless if you're mad at them or not.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
There you go.
will always be the bigger person.
Well, okay. Well, yeah.
Now, at the same time, like, there's a thing in life, it's called boundaries, right? Like, you have
Yes.
to lay the fucking boundaries. And when people want to bypass your boundaries, let's put it that way politely, then you have the option to exercise,
Cross them.
to cross them out.
Yeah.
Just never speak to them, never deal with them, never have to deal, with the bullshit.
Yeah, no.
That's what
I get it. But still, I know you don't like talking about this. I know you don't.
it doesn't bother me. At all.
Well,
In all honesty, like,
know.
with everything going on, like, the last year, things have substantially gotten better. I'm probably right now in the best out of all my existence. And I hate to say, I'm not trying to be like, it's because I stopped talking to my parents, blah, blah, blah. But,
yeah,
it is what it is.
it is. It is.
Not
And-
having that stress, not having that
Yeah.
on top of everything else that I already have, and
Yeah.
I'm like my worst critic, because like I'm always in competition with myself.
me and
not in competition
me and
with
Andy's
anybody
your
else.
worst critics.
Well, yeah, fuck all y'all.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but see, I mean, it's like I've been in I've been kind of moody the last couple of days. I'm going wonder why am I kind of moody the last couple of days.
Yeah, why is it?
And then I look at the date and going, oh shit, yeah, okay, January 23rd. My dad would have been 80 today. So, I mean,
shit.
it's just, I don't think that he would have made it to 80, but I sure would like to see him at 80.
Right.
Because he would be fucking cranky as shit. Dang. Why does everybody have to have their own fucking radio so fucking loud?
Have you ever thought about like what you would do when you're like that age?
Oh, I would be in a wheelchair with an Afghan over my knees telling kids, get the fuck out of my yard.
Would you sit there with a sprinkler in your hand?
But hell yeah, get the fuck out of my yard, you fucking piece of shit. Psst, All right, to Mary. Let's see. Why are you drinking Dr. Pepper out of a plastic bottle and not a can, Pat?
Yeah, Pat.
Yeah, well,
Because he's a baby and
I
he needs
just
a
don't-
lid to seal it.
I just don't
He
know.
can't drink a whole can by himself.
I don't know. Now, let me give you a little backstory on Mary here, okay?
All right, give me a backstory.
I'll give you a backstory. Mary Underwood,
Had a little lamb.
we go back. Okay, Bobby. All right. He's that age. I'm 80. Fuck you, Bobby.
So what would you do in your current situation, Patrick?
Okay, so Mary and I,
Uh-huh.
we go all the way back.
Your English teacher would be proud. Good job.
Yeah, we go all the way back 40 fucking years.
40 fucking years.
Yeah, we were in
Wow.
junior high and high school together. Mary and I.
Really?
Yeah, we actually had a class together. Was it 8th or 9th grade? 8th was 82 and 9th was 83. I think it was 9th grade. So,
bro, I'm impressed you can remember that shit. I can't remember what year it was.
Well,
when I was in what grade.
Dude, I knew Mary and everything, and she just. Oh, okay, yeah, speech class, 9th. We were in speech class in 9th grade. Jesus Christ. Let's see. What? Back to when Patrick rode seahorses in the fish. Oh, fuck her, man. Fucking Bobby trying to always,
How long have you known Bobby?
I've known Bobby for almost a year now.
A whole year, and he's already busting your balls.
Busting my balls on my own fucking podcast. It's all right. I can take his shit. You should see us at work when it's just me and him. It was
Shit, I might have to come up there one time with a video camera just for content on the podcast.
Do it.
Because I have a feeling Bobby would be pulling some fuckery on you.
Yeah, he does. We both do. I mean, people come in the back and they just say, "Y'all two together, y'all are hilarious, man." So anyway, but
speech class.
Yeah, so speech class with Mary, and she has thrown things at me that just clicked, and I mean,
so she didn't throw physical things at you.
Oh,
like
no,
most people.
No, she ain't. No.
I was gonna say, I was like, so she's it seems to be a common thread with all your people.
Well, no, not physical things. I mean, mental things. Shit, remembering things.
Gotcha.
And so, yeah, I mean, we were in speech class in 9th grade together, and I'm just thinking, God dang, man. That was 40 years ago.
I'm so glad I never had to take speech class.
Yeah.
In all the years of, high school, college, middle school, elementary, I don't think I ever had to take speech class. Thank fucking God.
Yeah. Well, I just thought it would be just easy.
A blow off? Yes. Yeah. Every class that I thought was going to be a blow off class ended up being a kick in the ass. Fuck, why is this harder than my normal classes?
Yeah, no.
I think they did that on purpose because they know everybody else is going to be like, oh, this is a fuck you class.
Yeah, it's kind of like art. You want to go into art and everything, and
until you get into art history, and you're like going, "Fuck, I don't know anything about this shit, and I don't care about it."
Was Patrick big enough to sit in a seat, or did the teacher sit him on the top of the desk? You spelled desk wrong, and you're drinking.
De-ask. You're de-ask.
Damn, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby, what's the drink of choice tonight? Hey, Bobby, what new conspiracy theory are you on? I gotta get acclimated.
He's got so many.
I know. I gotta figure out which one he's on today. Is it the Miami Aliens? Which one are we on?
Oh my God!
I can't keep up because every other day is a fucking new one.
Every week it's a new one.
Dude, did you hear? Speaking of the Miami Aliens, did you hear they figured out that if you transpose the coordinates, that it actually takes you to Antarctica?
Really?
And they think that the reason why whatever happened there was because somebody fucking mixed the numbers.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, so they're brilliant enough to travel fucking light years, but stupid enough to fucking
right. I
was like, maybe it's Patrick in a fucking in the future.
Maybe. Or
it all makes sense.
Or maybe it's Andy.
It probably is.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, it's probably that guy right there.
Yeah, it's me. it's me.
Because I love dick.
Yeah, because I love dick.
Shut up, Andy.
Andy, shut up. Go back to sleep. Ain't nobody talking to you.
Yeah. So, anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So
yeah,
whatever. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, me and Underwood, we go back 40 years, and it's just, but with Alan and Merlio, or Alan and Mark, we go back till what 80. Well, it's actually 40 years too, because I started Six Flags in 83. Yeah, part-time. $3.25 an hour. Holy fuck. So you gonna turn your mic back on?
No.
Okay.
That's a lot considering you work in the fucking restaurant industry. It's $2.13 an hour.
Ugh.
And you know what's sad? I think it's still $2.13 an hour.
Wow.
30 plus years later, it's still $2.13. How the fuck does that make any goddamn sense? Like, seriously. Especially with all this inflation and everything else going on in the economy, like everything's fucking expensive. Including the bill when you go to a fucking restaurant.
Hell yeah, it's all expensive, man.
You go to like Chili's or Applebee's or something that's like supposed to be cheap, and like you walk out there $80 with two people, you're going, how the fuck? I could have gone to a nice ass place.
Right? Yeah, you spend $25, $30 at Whataburger. You could have went to probably Roadhouse and got a sit down meal, you know. So all right. Hey, you have a shot for Mary?
No, but I'll take one.
All right. You want some of this?
Yeah, I'll try. What is that?
Whiskey?
Hidden cask? Yeah.
Oh God. I'm getting old. So anyway, Mary and I, she is a writer too, and Mary and I, we are talking about writing one together. So, you know, I don't know if we're getting, I don't know. I have no idea, but yeah. So
Thank you, sir.
all right, here we go. This is for Mary.
Mary!
I know it's only a half a shot. Probably don't say nothing.
It's a full size for Patrick's size.
Yeah, yeah. So, anyway, yeah, there we go. Wow, that's not too bad.
Mm.
What, you don't like it?
Yeah. Burns a little bit.
Dude, you drink all the time.
No, I don't, motherfucker.
Oh. All right. Well, I got
You know what's funny is the only time I really drink is on this podcast.
Yeah, me too. So,
Oh, I know. Trust me, when we had Sawyer on, you were lit.
I was?
Oh, fuck yeah, you were.
Oh, I didn't. I don't.
You're like, this is my her glass. And I was like, was that English?
Well, at least it wasn't as bad as what it was that one night when I was.
Oh my god, dude, that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I gotta find that video somewhere.
I gotta go right there.
Right there.
I know it's only a couple steps, but damn it, it's gonna hurt. So, all right. So, Bobby, Mary, have you picked up Patrick and run with him under your arm?
So, Patrick, were you ever full size, or were you always just like fun size?
Well, you know what? Yeah, you know
Or
what?
did you shrink as you got older?
You know what? I don't have to have a big ass TV or house or screens or anything like that
To speak English?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to. Okay, hold on.
To understand the English language?
Yes, I'm trying to compensate for something.
That's a big word for you, bro.
It is a big word. To compensate for something. There you go. So,
Actually, you know what's funny about the TV thing? Like, I wasn't even in the market to buy a fucking TV.
yeah.
I was at Best Buy. I was looking for something completely unrelated, and I just happened to turn around, and I saw that TV.
I got to have it.
I literally told the person I was dating at the time, I'm like, Stevie's coming home with me. And she looked at the price tag. She goes, are you fucking high?
I probably would have said the same thing.
So the original price on it, the sticker price on it was 10 grand. And I was like, who in the fuck would pay 10 grand for a fucking TV?
You.
Me.
Shit.
Well, no, so she saw the sticker price and she walked away. She was like, yeah, this guy is fucking delusional. Like, he's not coming home with his TV. So it was about 30 minutes later. She comes back. She's like, what's going on? And I was like, oh, they're getting all the the remote and all the stuff for the TV so we can put it in the back of the truck. And she looks at me like, what? Are you fucking serious? I was like, hell yeah, I told you this bitch is coming home with me. So I ended up getting it for like, I think it was like $1,200 or $1,500 from 10 grand.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, and she was like, she looks at me, she goes, how the fuck did you get it for that cheap? I go, open box,
Right.
floor model.
Right.
It was a year old. I was like, I just went down and I just was like, value went down. And then they went and they said, oh, well, we're running this special, like any type of floor model. There's an extra, I think it was like 30 or 40% off. And I was like, score.
Right.
But now, even still to this day, man, I'm like, this TV is still fucking better than 99% of the shit that's on the market right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I take a picture of the TV and I'm like going, damn, this is like taking a picture of the actual legit shit.
The legit shit.
The legit shit.
This would be a song. The legit shit. Let's see. I just rolled in a TV parked on the curb in my hood from 1987, free on the curb.
There's so many. Like literally, I left my
yeah.
I left my house. I think it was like 3 weeks ago, and there was I shit you not. I counted 5 TVs on the way to my office. I'm like going, is this national like get rid of your TV day? Like what the fuck is going on?
Wow. Yeah.
And I was like, shit, I should just grab them and put them in my garage and just put them outside. Like they get fucking damaged. Who cares? It's free.
Yeah. What else is Bobby commenting too? I'm not looking.
He said, electric TV shit is easier and cheaper to build your own. Yeah, not an IMAX certified.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's a couple books that I read. I like to give.
You know how to read?
Yeah, I know how to read.
Okay, cool.
And I would like to give my review on all of them if I can see the screen. So here we go. The first one. All right. Linda's tight clam needs loosening. Okay.
That is the worst Photoshop job. I can see where somebody brushed over the fucking previous text. They didn't even color match it.
Yeah, I know. All right, friends, buckle up for a hilarious ride with Linda's tight clam needs loosening. This book takes the phrase "thinking outside the box" to a whole new level. Linda, our brave protagonist, embarks on a quest to liberate her shellfish-themed anatomy from its tight constraints. With wit and humor, the author spins a tale that will leave you in stitches, but hopefully not in a literal sense. Prepare yourself for puns, double engenders, and generous serving innuendo.
Innuendo, dumb fuck.
Indiana?
Indiana?
Indiana.
In the window.
In the window. In the window, out the window. In the window, out the window. From hilarious encounters where these are big words. In eccentric.
Wait, a kid's novel that has big words? What the fuck?
Yeah. Eccentric characters to uproarious mishaps on Linda's journey to freedom of her clam. What? Okay. This book will have you laughing out loud as a cheeky exploration of the human condition and the reminder that there's always room for a good laugh, even in the unluckiest places. Just remember, this book is not for the faint of heart or easily offended. It is a raunchy romp that pushes boundaries and tickles the funny bone. So if you're ready for an adventurous, side-splitting read, grab a copy of Linda's Tight Clam Needs Loosening and get ready to dive
in.
Dive into a world that's equal parts hilarious and outrageous. Yeah. Linda's clam needs loosening. that would no, I don't think so.
So is that your next call? Is you're gonna do children's books?
I can do children's books, children like this. Yeah. Linda's tight clam needs loosening.
Lisa's legs need to open.
Lisa's legs need to open.
and then have a picture of a bar called Lucy's Legs or
Yeah.
Lisa's Legs.
Bobby called me a damn pervert.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. All right. All right. Now our next one is Brenda's Beaver Plays Around. Okay. Get ready for a wild and wacky adventure with Brenda's Beaver Plays Around. I knew a lot of people.
Yeah, I know a lot of Brendas out there.
There's a lot of Brendas.
Yeah.
Its uproariously titled book is a hilarious romp.
I think it should be called Brenda's Big Brown Beaver.
yeah, right. Right.
Big Brown.
Romp through the escapades of Brenda and her beaver companion. Okay. Let's see. From the moment you crack open this book, like Linda's clam, you'll be laughing uncontrollably at the sheer audacity of the title. But don't let the giggles stop there, because the story itself is a riot. Brenda and her beaver, partner in crime, embark on a series of outrageous antics that will have you rolling on the floor with laughter. The author's clever wordplay and knack for there's that word again. Incognito. Incognito.
Win.
There you go.
Not
They know what
window.
I'm
Now
talking
you got me saying
about.
in the window.
In the window.
In
Make
you
every
window.
page a comedic delight. You'll find yourself chuckling at the double
Entendre.
entendre.
I'm not even reading this, motherfucker, and I know the goddamn words. What the fuck?
These are big
God
words.
damn
What
it.
the fuck, man?
You need to consult the dictionary, my friend. Your 5th grade
Well,
education.
I have
terrible.
9th grade education. Let's see. Where am I?
That fucking Trinity High School sucks.
Yeah, Trinity sucks. There are certain words I can say and certain words I can't say.
You want to hear some shit funny, right? So, like, I went to Richland freshman, sophomore year, right? Richland's not very, like, good. I mean, it's an okay school. It's not like a fucking,
Yeah.
upper tier, exemplary, whatever school. Anyway, long story short. So then when I moved to Missouri, as I call it, Missouri,
Yeah.
I was in all advanced placement AP classes and shit. And I go, how the fuck does Texas shitty school system translate to Missouri's AP honor fucking roll bullshit? I'm like going, what? So yeah, that's why I had to basically write a goddamn novel every single month. It sucked.
Yeah. And cheeky puns sprinkled throughout the narrative. It's a lighthearted, tongue-in-cheek exploration of Brenda's beaver, friendship, adventure, and the joys of letting your beaver have a little fun. Now, this book may not be everyone's cup of tea, as the humor is certainly on the naughty side. But if you're looking for a good laugh and don't mind a healthy dose of irreverence, Brenda's Beaver Plays Around is a book for you. So grab a copy, brace yourself for some side-splitting moments, and let Brenda and her beaver brighten your day with laughter.
I just want to see Brenda, handle a 9-iron.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That and some balls.
Right? Yeah. He calls me a dumbass. You're a dumbass. All right, the next one. Here we go. Michael Hunt.
No, it's not Michael.
Smells like fish.
It's Mike.
Okay, put the camera on Andy.
All right.
Yeah. My cunt smells like fish. All right.
Well, thank you, Andy.
Thanks, Andy. All right. Oh, boy. Get ready for a nose-pinching fishy adventure with My Cunt Smells Like Fish. This hilariously titled book takes you on a whirlwind journey through the life of the one and only My Cunt. Oh, God. From the very first page, you'll be hit with a wave of laughter as the author dives deep into Brenda's beaver and Linda's clam, into absurdity of Mike's olfactory predicament. With a humorous blend of wit and wordplay, the author will keep you hooked as you navigate Mike's fragrant encounters and fishing mishaps. Prepare yourself for a comedy of errors that will leave you gasping for breath, from the comical misunderstandings to uproarious situations Mike finds himself in.
I think our female audience tonight just fucking vominos.
Yeah, probably did. Let's see. Where was I? Mike finds himself in this book.
You were on Mike Hunt.
Will have you in stitches. His delightfully oddball exploration of scent, identity, and the challenges of smelling like a fish in the world that expects otherwise. Now, fair warning, this book is definitely not for those with a sensitive sense of humor or a weak stomach, but if you're craving a good laugh and don't mind healthy serving of fishy puns in outrageous scenarios, Mike Hunt, Smells Like Fish, is the catch of the day. So dive in, brace yourself for a hilarious adventure, and discover the aromatic wonders. That's a big word.
God damn it. Suck at the English language.
Aromatic wonders that await you in the world of Michael Hunt.
It's not Michael. There's no Michael on this page at all. You illiterate son of a bitch. Oh, Jesus.
Is Bobby calling me a dumbass?
Hooked on
No,
fucking phonics did not work for Patrick.
Yeah, I know. I bet you Mary's not here anymore.
Fuck no, she's like vominos.
She took, yeah, All right, our next one is Ginger and a buttload of semen. I think it should be Andy and a buttload of semen. Brace yourself for a hilarious maritime adventure with a buttload of semen.
And who's it written by?
A buttload. A boatload.
Buttload? That's a whole different other video.
Yeah. A boatload of semen.
Disembark?
No.
What?
Uproariously. Title book combines the spicy charm
Where the hell are you reading this from?
of a
anyway?
girl named Ginger.
Where are you reading this from anyway?
I wrote it.
Oh.
Yeah, a girl named Ginger with the nautical escapades of a colorful crew. From the moment you dive into these pages, you'll be hooked by the irresistible blend of humor and the high sea hijinks. Ginger, with fiery personality, finds herself at the center of a zany maritime journey that will have you in stitches. The author artfully weaves together comedic encounters, unexpected.
Andy's excited about this book.
Yeah, I know. Unexpected twist and a boatload of outrageous characters, creating a laugh out loud tale that will leave you gasping for breath. Prepare to embark on a voyage. Okay, Andy, on a voyage. Okay, on a voyage filled with cheeky puns, uproarious misunderstandings, and just the right amount of spicy banter. Ginger's interactions with eccentric seamen will keep you entertained from bow to stern. And the witty wordplay will have you chuckling with delight. It's a lighthearted exploration of adventure, friendship, and power of laughter. Now, fair warning, this book isn't for the faint of heart or those easily offended by risque humor. It's a rib-tickling romp that embraces its titillating title and sets sail into the realm of irreverence. So grab your life jacket, prepare for some hilarious encounters, and join Ginger on her unforgettable journey with a buttload of semen, and that will have you laughing until the seagulls join in.
You said buttload again.
I did?
Yeah.
Boatload of semen until the seagulls join in. God, that seemed like it read fucking forever. Jesus Christ.
Bobby says the seaman taught Patrick how to swim.
Do what?
Bobby said the seaman taught Patty to swim.
Mary.
Mary said you said tits.
I said tits? Where did I say tits at?
Did you say tits McGillicuddy?
Tits McGillicuddy. Well, that's just tits McGillicuddy.
Hell yeah, it is.
God, those seem long. I didn't know Riot wrote that long shit.
You didn't write that shit. If you wrote it, you'd know how to fucking pronounce it, jackass. You'd use fucking 5-year-old words.
Yeah, I would have used 5-year-old words.
And the at
Yeah,
cat dog.
Titular. Okay, fine. She's whatever. All right, titular. I said particular. There's words that I can say and words that I can't say. You know,
Yes.
Molly would be asking me to say ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. This is ridiculous because I can't say it.
Hey, you know, like a particular item.
Yeah.
You know the word that sounds like Pacific.
Fuck you. I'm not saying that one.
You know, like if you really like a certain particular thing. What is that called? It starts with an S.
Suspicious. Suspicious. No, wait. Pacific. No, Pacific.
Yes, Pacific. I guess I want that Pacific
I
type
can't
of
fucking
item.
Say it. It's suspicious. No. It's what is it? It's Pacific? No.
No, that's the ocean.
Okay. Break it up in syllables. No, I mean break it up in just break it up. It's suspicious.
Suspicic? Is that what it is? Suspicit?
Well, it's
Suspicit?
it's strategery.
Strategery.
Yeah. Mary says she can't say static or statistic. I can't either. I can't either.
Oh my god. Yeah, throw them out there. You say femininity?
Okay. What?
You just straight up what?
What?
Femininity. Can you say it?
Femininity?
Yeah, those close. There's no D in it, but that's
I
close.
didn't say anything in D.
Yeah, you did.
I said femininity.
You put 2 D's in it that time.
Femininity.
Okay, 3 D's in it that time. Oh, I love it.
Titty. Titty.
Mary says, say road work 5 times fast.
Road work.
5. That fast. That's not fast.
That is fast to me.
That's slow as fuck.
No, that's fast to me. I'm 57 years old.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
5 times fast.
Road work.
That's not fast.
That's fast.
That's fucking old man slow. That's 80-year-old slow shit.
That's Bobby slow. Road work. Shit. Road work. Right. No. I don't know. What else you got? Give me the hardest word. Bobby? Hardest word I can't say. He don't know.
Innuendo.
Huh? Wait, that was in my review.
I know it was.
In the window.
In the window.
Just go with the in the window. I can't. Damn. I mean,
About
that's
distributorship.
Huh?
Distributorship.
Distributorship.
That was okay.
Distributor.
How about distribution?
Distribution.
what was that again?
What the fuck is distribution? Distribution.
I hate it because we use that fucking word, and there's a couple other ones all the time, and I'm like, I fucking hate that word.
I got distribution.
I got distribution.
Oh, I said it.
And then distribute.
Distribute.
Okay, that's easy. But then, like, sometimes my brain like crosses it and tries to say distributed.
Okay, here's a special one that someone just texted me.
What's that?
Ambulance Euphoria.
Oh shit! I know who that is.
Hey Barney, how you doing?
What's up, Barney?
Barney, I think we gotta play Barney's song. We gotta come up with something for Bobby, and we gotta come up with something for Mary. All right, there we go. There's.
Well, that's right, motherfuckers.
Yeah. So, ambulance and Euphoria. Euphoria. I said it. Euphoria. Fuck.
Euphoria.
Euphoria. Fuck. Yeah. Ambulance. Euphoria. Fuck. So that's AEF. I say, yeah. Okay. All right, so what kind of song we can come up with for Bobby?
Bobby.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Bobby, what kind of music you like? Bobby, you like Victrola music?
Here's a good one for Bobby.
He is a clown. I hate clowns.
Or here's a good one for Bobby.
Okay. Yeah, he says that to me sometimes. Let's go, Mary. What can we have for Mary?
Well, she's a first time tuner. She got to tune in more than once to get her sound effect.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Okay. So Bobby says Mozart. Bullshit. You don't like Mozart. You're just saying that, man. You know?
You know what? I think I got a good one for him. Hold on. I think I have one right here.
Yeah, that's it.
Nah, this is Bobby right here.
Yeah.
Especially with that profile photo. Like, this is fucking him to a T, right?
Right.
I hope we don't get fucking knocked for a goddamn whistle.
It's okay. It's all right. Well, they can't hear the music.
Well, son of a bitch.
And I just got a message from someone else saying that they can't hear the music.
Let me crank that hoe up then so that y'all can hear that shit. Oh, you know what? I think I know what the deal is. Maybe, I don't know, possibly.
All right, so Mary has to listen one more time before she gets her own sound effect.
That's right. You got to listen to more than once in order.
Gotta listen more than once.
You got to be a reg. You got to be part of the FU crew in order.
Like Andy.
Yes.
Andy. My name is Andy Dr. COVID. My name is Andy Dr. COVID. And yes, you got COVID. You got COVID. You see that like dick and balls.
All in and around my mouth.
Mary says, show me the way. Well, you're in it. That's the way. So, all right. So, we got it fixed yet?
I think so.
Oh yeah, he likes Bon Jovi. Hey, you know what? Bon Jovi will be good, dead or alive.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I already have that.
Dead or alive for Bon Jovi. That's
I got a really good one for Bobby.
all right. Yeah, there you go. Dang it, Bobby. Could you hear that?
Yeah, let me know if y'all can hear this.
Yeah, let us know. There you go.
Yeah, y'all should be able to hear it now. I think.
Nope.
No?
No.
No what?
No, they can't hear it.
How do you know?
Because somebody is messaging me telling me that they can't hear it.
Well, son of a bitch. I'm not even pressing it.
Well, are they able to hear us?
Well, son of a bitch.
Yeah, see, Bobby says nope.
Interesting.
All right. Well, at least they can hear us. So, oh my God. We're coming up on 200 episodes and still having technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Mary says she can't hear it either.
Can y'all hear the music playing in the background? I'm just curious. It's just like loud as fuck on our end.
They said they can hear us, just not the songs or sound effect.
Ain't that some shit?
Should I have the sound effects?
No, because it ain't gonna matter. The board's over here.
Bobby said, "Get your shit together."
Yeah, fucker.
Get your shit together. It happens. It used to work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we used to be able to do the so, but they're saying that they just can't hear the sound effects. That's all. So, you know.
Well, I'm turning everything on, so fucking hopefully they hear
I
something.
mean, it sucks that they can't hear it.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm definitely I'm checking it out, man. I'm checking the situation.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So anyway, while he's doing that, anybody want to ask me any questions or anything, and I'll answer, and we can, any questions? Nothing about the Bills. I don't want to talk about it.
How the Bills doing?
Shut up. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. They can hear the background music and us, and they just can't hear the sound effects. And
Okay, so they can hear the background. Well, then
yeah,
they can
Bobby
hear the
said
background.
Bobby can hear some janky shit in the background. Do I always wear sunglasses? Yeah, because my future is bright.
Oh Jesus, you did not fucking go there.
Whatever
Fucking time.
whatever years ever how many years I have left, yeah, my future's bright. Yeah, I got a bunch of fucking crow's feet right here, right in my eyes too. So
Old people have to wear them giant sunglasses.
these are not giant sunglasses. They look like they're giant, but they're really not.
I like how you're representing the Choctaw Nation.
Yeah, that's true. It's close. It's close to me.
That is true.
Yeah. So
I got offered a job there, and after the fucking drive-in there one time, I was like, nope. Oh shit.
Leslie, if you're on, hey, hello, how you doing?
Hello, how you doing? And welcome.
So, if you're ready to come back on, then just let us know. That's all you got to do. We can have the two Leslies here. That'd be good. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Any more questions?
Anybody got some questions?
Yeah. All right. So I guess not.
Cool beans. So going back to the airlines bullshit, you mentioned about Southwest Airlines. We talked about what's going on with there. We talked about the strikes. What?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
So
God.
the next thing that I was going to pull
Yeah.
up, FAA's Boeing inspection recommendation. The Federal Aviation Administration has recommended inspections of older Boeing 737-900ER planes. Just curious,
Uh-huh. What about them?
if you like fly, are you going to be kind of like looking at that brochure to see like who manufactured the planes because of the stuff that's been happening lately with these fucking faux doors and
Most people
bolts
don't.
missing and shit?
Most people don't. Most people don't look at, the
But I'm asking the
the
audience.
distributor.
The who?
The distributor.
Distributor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Distributor. And then manufacturer.
The FAA has issued
Built by the lowest bidder.
a recommendation for airlines to inspect Boeing 737-900ER jets, particularly focusing on door plugs, to ensure they're properly secured. The recommendation comes after some operators reported issues with bolts upon inspection.
There you go.
What?
Right here. Mary should pass the bottle.
Pass the bottle, all right.
There it
Come
is,
get you
right
some,
here.
girl.
Come and get some right here. It's right here. It's right here. Right here.
So the increased scrutiny on Boeing follows an incident on January 5th involving a mid-air panel blowout on an 8-week-old Alaska Airlines MAX 9 jet, which left a significant hole in the aircraft. Consequently, the FAA grounded 171 Boeing 737 MAX 9 planes. While the 737-900ER is an older model than the 737 MAX 9, it shares the same optional door plug design. The design allows for the addition of an extra emergency exit door when carriers opt to install more seats. The FAA safety alert for operators notes that some airlines had conducted additional inspections on the 737-900ER mid-exit door plugs and found issues with the bolts during the maintenance checks. The FAA has recommended the carriers perform key maintenance procedures related to 4 bolts used to secure the. Really, there's 4 bolts that separate you from life. That's what I read into that shit. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yep.
4 fucking bolts out of a whole fucking door on an airplane?
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
What happened to double, triple redundancies and shit? Does that not fly in the fucking literally fly in the airline business or what? Nah, 4's good enough.
Yeah.
You just got 1 for every corner. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let it send it.
It's kind of like what Bobby said. I had to agree with him. Due to budget constraints and CEOs,
pocketing more money.
We have to cut back on regular inspections of our planes. But don't worry, the crash never leaves witnesses.
Exactly.
Wow. That's deep, Bob.
Way to contribute.
Yeah, way to contribute. Specifically on the fucking airline.
So on some positive news,
airplane.
Preston Harbor Development, a massive $6 billion with a B development is underway at Lake Texoma, featuring a Margaritaville resort. Has anybody in the listening audience, or have you, Patrick, ever gone to one of the Margaritavilles? And if so, where?
Yeah, I went to the Margaritaville in Louisiana.
Louisiana?
Yeah.
I went to the one in Shreveport. I went to the one in... Fuck, it was some island. I was on a cruise, and literally they dumped us off at the port, and literally the first thing was there was a fucking Margaritaville. And then the last one that I just recently went to was in Florida. When I went to, I think it was Miami. Where the hell did I go?
You can't even remember?
I can't remember, bro. I've
gone
so many
mine and Bobby and Mary's age, and you can't fucking remember.
This is what happens when you do too much, man. It all fucking just turns into one big blur.
Yeah, Bobby said Cancun and San Antonio. Yeah, San Antonio.
San Antonio. Where's the one? Is it at the Riverwalk?
There's some, yeah.
Okay, then I've been to that one too.
Might have been to Cozumel. He doesn't know either.
I know, right? Like the blind leading the fucking blind.
Yeah, I can't. Hey, Bob, listen. No, man, been there. Shit. Yeah. So,
well, the problem was, I did 2 cruises. So I did and they were literally within probably a 3 or 4 month period. So I went on this one. It was on my birthday, and the girl that I went with that bought the tickets and all that shit ended up fucking cheating on me on the fucking cruise. Which
I know. I saw
and I literally videotaped it, and people thought I was shooting a fucking movie. I'm like, yeah, of my goddamn life. And everyone's like, damn, that shit was so good. The quality was so good. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
But so then I went to, I had that bad, horrible experience to the point where I was literally asking the crew if I could fucking buy my own room and get the fuck out of there. Which is a hard thing to do when you're on a fucking boat. And then the second time I got invited by one of my friends. She worked for DR Horton, and DR Horton basically rented out a whole fucking cruise to go, and it was ironic because it was the same cruise line that I went the first time, so that's why the two are kind of blurred, because I had such a shitty experience on the first time, and then the second time I had a great experience,
right?
So it's kind of in the middle, neutral ground, so to speak. But what?
Alexa's talking.
Tell Alexa to shut the fuck up.
I can't. All right. Go ahead, sorry.
But so I'm actually looking at property and stuff around that area. I'm looking at to figure out what. So it's over 3,000 acres from what I read. So this development signifies a substantial investment in the area, likely bringing a mix of residential, recreational, and commercial spaces centered around the leisure and lifestyle brand Margaritaville is known for. Considering such a large-scale development, how do you think this will affect the local community and environment? Will it bring more economic opportunities or lead to potential challenges for Lake Texoma and its surrounding areas?
More economic.
Yeah, and did you hear they're building a Hard Rock across? So this is going to be on the the Texas side, in Denison, and then across literally the lake is going to be a Hard Rock, which is going to be a casino. So I feel like once those two have planted, you know for a fact they're going to build all sorts of shit around that area.
They're going to take out all the country.
Well, I mean, they've already taken over damn near Oklahoma from Choctaw to where the hell's Windstar? Thackerville, yeah.
Yep.
That's so sad. I still can't remember it, and I've been there 18 billion times.
Thackerville.
What a horrible name. They might as well name it Windstarville.
They should.
For real.
Yeah. So, who's all been to Windstar and Choctaw? Everybody say, hey.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, everybody been to Windstar and Choctaw?
And which one's your favorite? And why?
I don't have a favorite.
I mean, I've only been to Choctaw once, and I actually stopped there for shits and giggles on the way to Broken Bow because it was like on the route, and we were super early, so I was like, "Fuck it, let's stop there." And so we had stopped there, and I think I was up like $300,
yeah,
$300 or $400. And so then when we went on to Broken Bow, I bought the breakfast for everybody the next morning when like we woke up or whatever. So I was like, "Hey, fucking breakfast is on me." Dude, we stopped at this little hole-in-the-wall diner dive type place. Dude, the food was fucking on point. Like, everybody's food was, like, next level. And I'm not a breakfast guy, so...
Right. Mary said no, and Bobby probably says no, and Byrony probably says no if she's still here. And Newsbreak says that Trump won New Hampshire.
Really?
Yeah, Nikki Haley was on top of Trump.
Oh, was she? I feel like that should have made headlines.
Yeah, that would make headlines. Yeah. So, and then Mary asked, "Were you hungover?" Because normally when you're hungover, you eat breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like when you're really hungover, you want like, is it just me? Like you want like the greasiest shit ever. Like shit you would normally never eat.
Yeah.
Like when you're hungover, like, yes, give me all the grease.
Yeah.
Empty that grease trap.
Give me all that fucking grease in the pan, Waffle House. Shit.
For real, I don't know what it is when you're hungover. It's like, yes.
You just want all that grease.
You're like, I want all the grease.
What the fuck? Why not?
Mary says grease is healing. All right.
That's good.
You know, it's funny. It reminds me of this time. My boy Nick and me and Joe and a couple other people, we hung out.
Yeah.
We got fucking 10 ways from Sunday fucking plastered. We wake up the next morning and my boy Joe fucking, he bought Wingstop. He bought like 4 different restaurants worth of food, but it was like grease on top of grease on top of grease.
I'd be drinking all that grease out of fucking Wingstop.
Dude, it was so bad, so unhealthy, but we felt so fucking good afterwards.
Yeah.
I was like, why? It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it's because, you need a cholesterol level to go up. You know,
I can't even remember. I think it was like 3 or 4 restaurants worth of food, and it was just like 3 or 4 of us. And I'm like, dude, this is enough food to feed like 5 armies. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Right. Yep.
Speaking of 5 armies, the Uvalde shooting response.
Oh God.
There's ongoing news about the Uvalde school shooting, including a grand jury investigation into the police response, discussions about school safety laws in Texas. The ongoing news about the Uvalde shooting includes significant developments. A special grand jury has been convened to investigate the police response during the tragic event. The investigators will determine whether criminal charges should be filed against any of the officers who responded to the incident. Well, it doesn't matter because they all fucking resigned because they're a bunch of pussy-ass cowards.
Yep.
The grand jury, consisting of 12 members, will review testimonies from witnesses of the May 24th, 2022 shooting at Robb Elementary. Dude, that was 2 fucking years ago, and we still have yet to do a goddamn thing. But yet we'll spend hundreds of millions of dollars to send goddamn migrants up to fucking New York. Hey, Abbott, get your fucking head out of your goddamn ass. Like, literally, this shit happened on your soil, and your solution is to send fucking migrants to fucking New York. Get the fuck out of here, roly-poly motherfucker. You know I'm right.
I don't. Yeah.
Like, okay, you're fighting the migrants, but that's not helping our schools. Like, what is that doing to solve our school fucking? It wasn't a fucking immigrant that came in here illegally and shot up the fucking schools. No. And what are you doing to protect? What are you doing? Like me, if I was running this goddamn fucking state, I'd be like, look, I'm holding all you motherfuckers responsible until proven otherwise.
Well,
period.
They're
not 2 years later. We might do an investigation. We might not. I don't know.
I thought it was federal. It's not state. Let's see. Bobby said, yeah, New Yorkers are going ape shit. Yeah, they are. They are. They shut down schools and housing migrants. So, yeah. But back to Uvalde. Ooh, I said that right.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's a small word. It's not a big one.
Right. Okay. Yep, he is. Spell mayor right next time, Bobby. Anyway, it's
John Mayer. He's talking about the singer, John Mayer.
Oh, John Mayer. Okay. All right. That's
Whatever
fine.
happened to that motherfucker? He disappeared off.
I have no idea. But I thought that all the investigation from now on with Uvalde is federal and not state. That's, and I mean, you know.
Well, yeah, the federal. That's what I said about the grand jury. That is going to be a federal investigation.
Okay, so that's going to be a federal investigation.
Right.
So how does Abbott have anything to do with it?
Because it happened in his fucking state. He should have done something at a local and at a state level and not waiting for. Here's the thing. For somebody who said fuck the feds and fuck Biden and sending migrants, but yet he's relying on the feds for help with Uvalde. Like, you're a walking, you're a rolling contradiction. I can't even say you're a walking contradiction because you can't fucking walk. You're a rolling contradiction. Man, fuck that guy. I hate that motherfucker. Like, seriously, like, just.
Well.
And I know it fucking makes you uncomfortable as shit, so I love it.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, like, seriously, what has he done to protect the schools? What has he done to protect the kids? Nothing. I haven't heard of a single iota of anything. And he hasn't, and the worst part is he hasn't held people responsible. So if you don't hold people responsible, you're bound to repeat it. And you're bound, if you don't solve the problem, you're bound to fucking repeat it over and over again.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I'm really shocked and surprised nothing else has happened since then in the 2 years, because usually, you know how that is, those copycat crimes and shit like that. And especially since nothing was done, like, that's a perfect MO for replicating it all over again.
Yeah. No, we don't need Gavin Newsom.
Nobody needs Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, nobody needs Gavin Newsom.
I think your anus needs Gavin Newsom. Shove him right up in there.
Specifically.
Specifically.
Yeah, specifically. In the Pacific Ocean. So, no, I haven't done anything. I haven't done any research on Uvalde and what's going on and all that. So I can't say anything.
So basically, to give you a long story short, because I have done research on it, they basically announced that there was a lot of people that were derelict of their duties. There was, I think they said it was like 10 to 15 opportunities that they had to do something and they didn't. So not only did they have one opportunity, but they had multiple in a span of 70 minutes. 70 minutes to do something. I'm like, honestly, like, seriously, if this would have been my kid, my hypothetical kid that doesn't exist, I would take my Tundra and ram right through that motherfucker and find my own goddamn kid.
Well, there was one.
I'm like, fuck y'all bitches, you ain't doing shit. I'm about to.
There was one police officer that wanted to go in and they stopped him because his wife was in there and his kid was in there.
Oh.
And they stopped him. No, it wouldn't have stopped me. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, like,
I'm going in, and
are you really gonna literally? Are you really gonna shoot me because I'm about to go stop a shooter? Like, are you fucking seriously right now?
he should have done it. He would have been. I mean, he would have been. You know, I don't want to say hero, but
He'd been a mortar.
yeah, he would have been one of those. And just, I don't know. They fucked up. They know they did, and the state knows he did. Feds knows he did, or they did, and everything. It was like a Sandy Hook. So
Based on my experience, because I was there for the the synagogue shooting that happened in Colleyville.
yeah,
Like, I was literally on site, and I was one of the people that videotaped everything that was going on.
right.
Like, literally the response time, bro. Like, because I was you remember Marissa, right? That was on the show.
Yeah,
I was actually shooting. No, wrong word to use in this conversation. I was videotaping
shooting
the parade that they had for Ryland, and all of a sudden, like, WFA was there, Channel 5 was there, Channel 11 was there, like, all the news organizations were there.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we got to leave, blah, blah, blah. I had WFA call my phone and say, hey, can you stay here and videotape it? Here's our contact information, blah, blah, blah. Well, then I got the same notification as everybody else did about the the hostage situation at the synagogue in Colleyville.
right.
And so I was like, I'm like torn. I'm like, yeah. So I stayed as long as I could. And then the timing actually worked out really well, because by the time I got to the synagogue thing, I was literally right next to the FBI, and I got video footage of the FBI. They were staging. I got an interview with one of the FBI agents. It was really fascinating how they just developed a plan and executed. And I'm like going, why the fuck did this not happen in Uvalde? Like, because literally this happened within a matter of minutes at the synagogue thing. And I'm like going, so church people are more of a priority than our fucking school system, like, in children and kids. Like, where the fuck is your priorities? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, being somebody that's actually been on the street, like feet on the street, and like witnessed this and seeing the shit, walking into the shooter that happened at downtown Dallas.
Yeah.
And being within 50 to 100 yards of that shooter, like, I've been in a lot of situations that are not fucking cool.
I avoid them. I avoid them because I don't want no part of it.
Well, like the one in Dallas, I didn't really have an opportunity. Like, I didn't have a choice because I was showing up to work, and that just happened to go off. And luckily, I knew the sound of gunshots and stuff like that. And the crazy part was the return fire, because I'm like going, when you hear return fire, you have no idea where those bullets are going.
True.
And it was crazy because I was ride sharing at the time. Me and one of the coworkers that I worked with, he lived in Corinth and I lived in here,
right?
And so we both rode like ride share together. And he was like, literally, like, he didn't know what to do. And I'm like, get in your fucking car, let's go. And so we ended up going to like Whataburger, and we started watching the news and shit that was, everything that was unfolding. I was like, dude, we were literally steps away from that whole fucking incident.
Right.
But it's one of those things, man. Timing is everything. Like, think if we would have arrived earlier, or even later for that matter, and we walked out, and we just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah. Yep.
But even still, like that thing that happened at the federal building and stuff, like, they returned fire like before. The guy didn't even get an opportunity to go inside the building.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I feel like anything, like, and I feel like there's no plan and there's no like recourse.
Yeah.
There's no punishment. There's no, like, nobody's held responsible. Like, I just feel like if anybody could drop the ball, like, they dropped the ball on so many levels. And the fact that we need an investigation to have fucking common sense that, hey, these dumb fucks dropped the ball on every fucking level.
Right.
Yeah, it just,
Yeah.
It blows my fucking mind. Like, it literally does.
Well, they weren't prepared for it.
Well, nobody's prepared for the synagogue. They weren't prepared for the fucking Dallas Fort Worth. Dallas.
Nobody's prepared for any of it. But I mean, procedure-wise, they should be. Prepared for it. Mentally, they're not.
Well, and that's the thing. It's because I know, like, you have certain protocols, and there's certain. And here's the thing: if there was a failure on monumental proportions, what has been done to fix it?
Nothing.
That's my whole point. So I don't know if you know this or not, but right here in Corinth, the police station, they actually took all of the churches that were around the Corinth area, and they housed and taught all the pastors what to look out for. Like when the synagogue thing happened, so I got invited to that because I was obviously witness of that. They wanted me to come interview Corinth police and actually film the event that was going on, and it was really like interesting, and I really think that like they should have made this public knowledge.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of people that don't know what to do in certain situations, whether you fight or you flight or protect yourself. And that's the thing, is a lot of people you were taught as a kid, remember, like, barricade under the desk. Like, no, that's fucking worse idea. You're a fucking sitting duck. You're literally a target.
Yep.
And so, like, that was what was very fascinating. And I'll see if I can find that video footage and put it out there, because I feel like the entire like world, and especially us here with all the shit that's been going on, like, I think everybody needs to know. And like the thing is like, I've experienced other things that have like literally put your head on a swivel,
right?
Which is the main reason why, like, if I go to a restaurant or anything, I always sit to where I'm facing the door. But I'm always looking at all the entrances and all the exits and all that sort of stuff in case there's something that goes down. Like, I know how the fuck to get out of here. In case that door's blocked, I know I can go here and go there, and I know where my car is. I know, like, it's just, and you kind of learn that when you drive a motorcycle,
right? Because
you always are aware of not just what's in front of you, but like beside you, behind you, and you just kind of like have this head on a swivel type mentality. But like when these events and stuff happen, you kind of keep your same kind of mentality where your head's always on a swivel.
Yeah.
You're watching everybody. And like, I've been in situations where like the police are like, oh, can you give a description? And then I'm like, yeah. And they're like going, dude, this is the most detailed fucking description I've ever heard. I'm like, photographic memory, bitches.
Yeah, true. Always know where the exits are.
Yep.
I always know. I don't like people I don't know, of course, standing behind me. You know that.
Yeah.
I don't like people near me that I don't know, of course. And then one of the other things that I can't stand is that when I'm in line and somebody is so close and they cough and I feel it on the back of my neck, I turn around, I look at them and say, dude, what the fuck?
Did I tell you about, like,
that pisses me off. I hate people like that. I really do. So
when we Natalie and I, we flew from Florida back to Dallas, literally in line to put my baggage up and everything,
right,
on the airplane, and this guy in front of me, achoo.
Oh god.
And I literally am like, I walk right through it, and like literally 10 minutes later, fucking symptoms hit. And sure enough, it's when I landed, got home, fucking COVID. And I'm like going, this motherfucker flew knowing he was sick. Nobody stopped him.
Right.
He's sneezing and coughing. And I'm like, and I walked right the fuck in it. And I knew dude, as soon as I did, I was like going,
oh shit.
And I'm like, and like, faucet, dude. My nose starts running. Eyes start watering. I'm like going, I am getting fucking sick within like literally minutes. And it was like, yeah, it was a miserable. Luckily I had that, I was able to take that Paxlovid.
Yeah.
That shit helped a lot. Like literally instead of like a whole week or whatever, it was like, I think like 2 or 3 days and I was done. It was like, it was out of my system.
That's good.
I took the test, I think on like the 3rd or 4th day, and it was negative. I was like, hell yeah, this shit's fucking awesome.
Yeah. All right, everybody out there that's still with us. COVID. How many times have you had COVID? I've had it 3.
You had it 3?
Yeah, I've had it 3 times.
I think I've.
You've had it 3.
Have I had it 3?
I think so. Andy's had it.
Yeah, I think
Andy's had it 17 times.
17 times.
17 times.
I mean, look at him. It's fucking made him like literally white as a ghost.
Yeah, I know. And with the dick in his mouth.
Look, he can put a dick in his
There you
mouth.
go, with the dick in his mouth. Looks like he's really enjoying it too.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
His eyes are all lit up and everything.
What a dummies. I hope he's watching or he watches this. Those dumbasses.
Right?
So,
Ugh.
you know. So yeah, I mean, I've had it 3 times and I don't want it again. I'm tired of getting it. Everybody will say, "Well, go ahead and get the vaccination." No, I'm not going to get the vaccination. So anyway, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, fuck that vaccination bullshit.
Yeah, I know. You got it. You got the vaccination. I only got the first one. I don't care. I just don't.
I got the first and the second, and I was like, after that, I was like, all right, this is fucking this is stupid.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, all 3 of us had it at the same time,
Yep.
didn't we?
Yeah.
We did. Mm-hmm. You're the one that ran the high fever.
Yeah, I hit 105. I think it was 105.2 or something like that, and then it was just like, oh shit! I'm like, I'm on death's bed.
Yeah, you should have went to the fucking hospital, man.
Yeah, I should have. I don't remember what happened. Like my parents.
You should have just went to the hospital.
I should have just taken myself, like not rely on my parents.
Well, the thing is that I mean, you taking yourself. Well, I don't know if there was one close over there.
Fuck, I would have Ubered it.
Yeah, I get the driver sick too.
Right.
Okay. So, okay, Mary said none for me. Well, good for you.
Damn, Mary, where you be living?
Yeah, good for you. You haven't had it.
Are you living in a bubble? Because I need to invest in one of those bubbles that you be living in. Because apparently, just some nasty fuckers around.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, I don't know. You know, I do the sweat thing, and that's it. She lives in her own little world, and yeah, that's the way to live nowadays, isn't it?
Where does she live? Does she live out in the fields or?
She lives north of Austin, I think. She lives in Round Rock, I believe.
Okay.
She did say earlier that she watched Abbott's daughter 25 years ago or something like that. So, yeah, babysit Abbott's daughter. But anyway.
So speaking of the Supreme Court, they ruled in favor of Biden administration regarding the dispute with Texas over the razor wire fence at the U.S.-Mexico border, which has been deemed inhumane. The U.S. Supreme Court recently ruled in favor of the Biden administration in the dispute over the U.S.-Mexico border. The court, in a 5-4 decision, so it's not a landslide decision, allowed U.S. Border Patrol agents to cut or remove razor wire fencing that the Texas officials had placed along parts of the state's border with Mexico. The decision temporarily pauses the lower court's ruling, which had previously blocked federal agents from disturbing the fencing while litigation over the issue was ongoing. So what do y'all think about that whole, like, fiasco?
All right, Bobby, write a book. Write a book, Bob.
Given the context, what are your thoughts on the balance between the state and federal powers in managing border security? Do you think such interventions by states are necessary, or should border security remain strictly a federal responsibility?
Oh, wow.
What?
Bobby, really? The feds are correct?
Ooh, Bobby, I need you to elaborate on that answer.
Oh, shit. Now Bobby and Mary's talking. It's okay. All right, anybody else?
I hate to say it, y'all, but like the whole entire political system, whether it be federal or state level, they're all corrupt. I absolute power corrupts absolutely, and that's fucking been the saying of all time, and it still repeats even more so today.
Right.
And that's and like Patrick and I were talking about this earlier. Actually, I was more the one talking. My thing is like when you file your IRS and your taxes and stuff like that, you have to document every goddamn thing that you spent a fucking nickel, a dollar, or a dime on. And you have to claim everything and you have to prove everything and yada, yada, yada. But when they have our money, when we pay them, where's the receipt? Where is what my money is going to? I want an itemized fucking receipt of everything that I'm spending if you're asking me for a fucking receipt and an itemized statement, I want one from you. I'm giving you my fucking money that I work for. What the fuck have you done? Show me. Yeah. Show me what the fuck you've done. You're going to take my money. Show me. Show me the dollar signs. Show me the invoice. Show me the receipt. Show me what I fucking bought so I can feel proud that I purchased half of fucking Texas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree with Bob. I do.
What, kick the feds out my state? What can they do?
I mean, what have they actually done? You know? I mean, what have they actually fucking done?
So just so you know, the federal highway system, the feds, they spot us the money to fix it and to build it, infrastructure. And then Dallas or Texas goes, hey, you know what? We can put a toll on that and we can fucking make money off of it.
Yeah, but the people, even Mary says stay out of Texas. But I mean, even if the NTTA, they don't live here.
Oh, no, don't get me started on NTTA.
No, the NTTA, they don't live here. The people that charges us, they do not live in this state.
I think the corporate headquarters is Spain or some shit like that. Like the actual, like the main company, last I looked, was like in Spain or some shit like that. And the fact that they can use public servants and police and to basically boycott your registration and tow your vehicle is absolutely illegal on so many fucking levels.
Yeah.
And the fact that that's what they do and that's what they threaten people with, and the fact that they charge people a admin fee of $35 per fucking toll that you run, and mind you, it might not even be your fault, because in my situation, I have fraud on my accounts at least 2-3 times a year.
Oh yeah, that's Andy. Andy's stealing your identity.
Well, luckily nobody's actually stolen the identity. They somehow get the card numbers, and they somehow.
Oh yeah, Andy got your card numbers. Andy, you got your card numbers? Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, I got his card numbers. Yes, and that's how I got the house. So you wouldn't steal his identity, you just steal his card. Yes. I don't want to be Devin G. So, and then Bobby says you're not forced to use the roads.
Actually, depending on where you're driving, sometimes yes, you are.
Well, yeah, sometimes you are. I mean,
if I drive to Patrick's house, there's no way to get there other than driving a fucking toll.
Well, yeah, that, or just drive straight down El Dorado all the way to 75 if you wanted to, or get on 380. But I mean, it'll take you. It'll take longer going that route. And,
yeah, like literally 30 minutes to, depending on,
Yeah. Bobby, you don't have to use them. You can just stay on 75 from your house.
Bro, if I lived in the sticks, I wouldn't fucking be using them either.
No, So, and that's the only time that I use them is when I come over here. So,
Well, luckily I found, you know how there's the NSA, right?
Yeah.
Not NSA. What is it when you like the medical where you can withhold certain HSA? Yes,
HCA. Is it HCA?
I think it's HSA.
Oh,
Health Savings Account.
There you go.
So they have something similar, which I discovered not this year but the year before. And so you can set aside a certain dollar amount. I think it's like 3,000 per year, which I think in my case translated about 200 plus a month in tolls.
Right.
And they will actually reimburse the tolls. Right. And so I actually cashed it in and did it, and I got $1,200 back. And I was like going, wow, what?
12.
Now, granted, it's my own fucking money to pay the fees that I already paid. But at least I felt better. Like I'm not totally getting
you got
over.
You got to use it or you lose it at the end of the year.
Yeah, and that was the thing. So I was like, fucking, I'm cashing this shit. Like, I literally did it in December. I was like, I'm cashing this shit in.
Yeah.
Fucking, I literally printed the itemized statement of all the fucking tolls, submitted it, and they approved it. And I was like, fuck yes.
Of course.
Fuck them hoes.
Yes. Of course.
But here's my thing. Like, you remember when the NTTA first started, it was like literally a quarter. Then it was like 75 cents, right? And I'm like, okay, 75 cents is a little bit steep.
Well, that was a long
now,
time too.
I'm seeing tolls that are in the hundreds of dollars.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I literally took screenshots because I'm like going, is this? And I took pictures of the actual toll sign. I go, are they fucking high?
Yeah, they are.
Like, I mean, obviously the toll's high, but like, I'm like, are the people creating these signs and these numbers? Like, they just, to me, I'm like, there needs to be regulation. And I, not only with the tolls, but I'm talking with like food products. I'm talking with pharmacy. I think there needs to be you know how we have the FDA and stuff that Food Drug and Administration, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like we need a third party organization, not necessarily a government one, but a completely independent third party that audits all of these companies. And when they start price gouging and shit, they fine them, and not like a $500 fine, because like they're not going to stop price gouging for a $500 fine. No, you fucking hold these guys by the balls and say, you're not going to do business, period, until you rectify what your price and why your price is what it is.
Right.
Because here's the thing, in business, there's a certain money for marketing, which is usually 10 to 30%, depending on the company. Yeah. There's a certain allocation for R&D, which is usually, 10 or 15%. There's algorithm and there's a formula for every fucking part of the company. All they have to do is look at what kind of money the company's generating.
Yep.
What kind of money they're charging the client, the end user, and then what kind of money the CEO, CFO, CTOs, all the C-level executive suites are making.
Yeah.
And then they can look at all of the different functions of the company and the size of the company, how many people are working, how many structures, how many buildings they have, and all those assets, and figure out what the actual rate is for that company to charge. And if they exceed that, then that's price gouging, and those motherfuckers need to be held liable. But here's the problem. We live in a fucked up world in America, where America ain't free and nothing is free. And if you want to be free, you're going to have to pay for it.
Yeah, it's kind of like Office Space and the two Bobs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
The two Bobs and Office Space.
Yeah. So what is it you actually do here?
Well, Bob, absolutely nothing.
Hey, Bobby, to your answer, hold on, let me post it up here. Bribe money to politicians gets you whatever you want. Even more so than that is lobbyists. If you have lobbyists, they get you whatever the fuck you want. And that's a sad reality. But yes, that's why I hate politicians. And until they prove to me and they show me a receipt of what I paid and what it went to, and I can verify this, I will never, ever believe or vote or belong to any political system, because they're all fucking corrupt and the entire government is fucked, and they've all lied to us for fucking hundreds of years. And as sooner people realize that and get their head out of their asses, oh, the government would never lie to you. Bullshit. They would lie to you to save their own fucking face all day, every day, even on Wednesdays. Basically any day that ends in Y. Yes, right there with you, Mary. Yes, ban lobbyists for real. Like literally, that's your whole job is to push agendas and push fucking your company or whoever's paying your paycheck. Like to and this is what I heard from I heard it from NTTA themselves. They said basically we're now a government organization. I go, how do you figure you're a government organization? You're a private company. You're not a publicly traded company. You don't have a NASDAQ. You don't have a ticker. You don't have any of that stuff. And they basically said, no, we're part of the government. And I go, okay, so explain to me how you're part of the government. They said, well, we have lobbyists and stuff that go to Washington and go to the state, and they basically push laws that favor what they want to do. And I go, how the fuck is this legal?
Right.
And here's the worst part. No news organizations or nobody's going to do shit about it because you know what? They're all being paid off.
Everybody's being paid off.
They're all being paid off, man. It's all fucked up. And all the lobbyists, I guarantee you, they have a media fund that they pay off the media. And I'm probably paying for that. Give me my goddamn receipt, what my fucking toll money is going to. Yeah. Fuck! You're going to bill me? Show me where my fucking money's going.
They're not going to do
fucking assholes. Like, I'm serious. I'm literally to the point where, like, I'm not going to give you a goddamn dime until you show me a bill. Like, an itemized fucking statement of where my shit's going.
All you'll see is Ukraine.
No, all I'll see is redacted. Redacted. Here's the total.
Hi, Molly. My volume was all the way.
All the way.
Oh, so everybody heard Devin cuss, huh?
Hell yeah. I'm on a roll. I'm on a tangent tonight, man. I'm so fucking tired of all this bullshit. And like,
well,
you expect certain things from me, but like, you don't give anything in return. This is not a reciprocal fucking relationship. This is not how
they don't care.
I do though. That's the thing.
Well,
I'm like, if you want my money, and I gotta prove it to you, then bitch,
yeah, I know.
You need to prove it to me.
Yeah.
This is not a healthy relationship. Molly says, take a Xanax. It'll be all right.
I have a Xanax.
Molly, unfortunately, like I can't wrap my head around fuckery for unjust and undue and like without cause. Because they can is not a fucking viable answer for me.
White. I said white.
White?
Right.
Yes.
Right. Well, according to the, clock and everything, the end of humanity clock, we only got 90 seconds left. So, the downfall of the dollar brings the digital into being. That's what Bobby said.
So, Bobby, what do you feel about the downfall of the dollar? And what do you mean by brings the digital into being? Are you talking about digital as far as crypto? Because that's gone ham.
It's gone ham.
Hard as a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll have to start using that one at work.
Yeah, that way you can cuss without cussing.
Hey, Bobby, all this is just going to ham. Use acronyms.
Use acronyms.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the story of when I worked for Outback Steakhouse, first restaurant job I ever had?
Uh-uh.
So, like, me and the guy that I work with, whatever, like, we were, I don't know, like, frenemies? Is that a thing?
I guess.
So, like, we would talk about, like, females and, like, obviously, because I think I was, like, 17 or something at the time. And we were like, dude, we got to have a code word, to talk about females without them knowing that we're talking about them.
MILF, GILF.
No, everybody knows those terms, bro.
When you go MILF, GILF.
So one day,
PILF.
So like the stainless steel containers that they put like mashed potatoes. They sometimes put like salad dressings and stuff in. It's like a silver, fat container. I think it's like I don't remember how many quarts or whatever, half gallon or whatever it is. You'll see them a lot in restaurants. Anyway, long story short, one day, like, we flipped one over and I looked at where it was made and it said Sheboygan. And I was like, that is a perfect fucking acronym, perfect name. And so we're like, hey, man, I'd really like to take that girl to Sheboygan.
Czechoslovakia? Sheboygan, Czechoslovakia.
No, Sheboygan is, I think, New Jersey or some shit.
Oh, well, it sounded like from something.
And I was like, dude, that is a
Check.
perfect code word. So, like, we would literally talk about Sheboygan. And people would be like, where the fuck is Sheboygan? Don't worry about it.
All right.
It's about to be where I'm going with this girl right here.
Oh, that's dumb.
No, it's not. No, but it was funny. So, like, you remember those Outback Steakhouse knives
Yeah.
with the wooden handle? Like, they have perfected the fucking steak knife.
Yeah.
In fact, I have a drawer full of them right now. So he was one day like just pissed me the fuck off.
Right.
I took one of those steak knives and I threw it right in the walls in the back of the restaurant, back of the house, BOH, was that plastic lined, so that you could just spray it basically, you know, get the bacteria and all that food contaminants and all that stuff off. So I threw this thing and it literally stuck in the fucking wall, and I was like, wow. I was like, dude, I don't think I could do that again if I tried.
No.
And it like perfectly stuck in a wall.
There's a lot of things I've done in my life that I can't do it again.
Right? It's like one of those things like you can't recreate that shit. The
Right.
magic of that episode, like it's like you just can't. And then after that, he was like, all right, like I'm not talking shit. This motherfucker can throw some knives.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, once. I was like, I can't probably do that again, but shit, fuck, I nailed it on spot when I did.
Right. Oh, is it hitting that 9 o'clock mark?
8:54.
Almost.
So you following what's going on with this whole Yemen and fucking U.S. and U.K. military, and dude, there's some lot. Like I know there's a lot of shit going on, like with Ukraine and like now this new thing, U.S. and U.K. military actions in Yemen.
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 It's Yemen. Not
So the
Yemen.
U.S.
Not
and
the
U.K. militaries have conducted new air attacks against the Houthi weapon sites in Yemen.
Houthis.
The Houthis. The Houthi and the Blowfish?
Yeah, Houthis and the Blowfish.
All right. Targeting an underground storage site and missile capabilities. Well, you know, it's like fucking up all sorts of shipping lines and stuff like that. Any type of cargo shipping. And I know with us, like we do a lot of stuff overseas in multiple different places. So I'm like going, fuck, how is that going to be affecting us as far as, you know, is shipments going to be taking longer? And here's the double threat. So it's Chinese New Year's too. So
Yeah,
you
so
have
they-
like
they- yeah,
basically
they take-
nobody's working.
Yeah. They take days off.
Yep.
They take days off and whatever.
So anyway, the
can't keep
U.S. and
days
U.K. Recently conducted a new round of airstrikes against the Houthi forces in Yemen. These strikes focused on Houthi underground storage sites and locations associated with their missile and surveillance capabilities. The military action represents the latest efforts by the U.S. and U.K. to counter the Houthi threat. Particular, there are threats and attacks on commercial shipping in the Red Sea. So basically what I was trying to say, like they're fucking up maritime shipping and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know if people know this or not, but certain freight liners and stuff like that, they can only travel so many times per year, right? So when you're making them extend their route without going through the Red Sea, now instead of doing like 30 or 40 routes per year, they're only able to do 10 and 12. So like you're literally cutting the amount of times that same freight liner can leave port and get to its final destination,
Right.
like by half, sometimes even more, just depending on like, you know, what's going on, whether there's other outlier effects and stuff like that that's going on. So like it's really like causing all sorts of fucking chaos, as if we didn't have enough problems with the you know, supply chain and everything else. Like that's just a whole new fucking. And I don't know if have you seen the videos and stuff?
I've seen some, but not much.
Dude, it's crazy, man. Like they literally hop on the fucking ship and like cut all the feeds from all the cameras, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen the ships where they like literally put razor wire all around the perimeter?
Are they doing that to cargo ships?
Yeah,
Are they
cargo
doing
ships.
that to cargo ships.
Cargo ships, basically any type of ship that's going in the Red Sea, they put like razor wire. Some of them have the
Kind of
water.
like the border. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's literally what I was thinking. And then they have the water cannons and all that sort of stuff to kind of prevent them from getting on board. But now they're like, apparently, I guess they're using helicopters and shit like that, and they also have missiles now. That's the big thing. Is the storage sites and stuff have missile payload capability, so they can literally fire missiles at these fucking ships.
Right. Right. Yeah. I get notifications about what's going on around. I just start living, just live my life, and that's it. If it's the end, it's the end.
Do you think that's maybe why like all these billionaires are either building bunkers or they're building rockets to get the fuck out of here? So they're either going outer space, or they're going underground. Isn't that kind of like
if they go underground, they won't last either. So the only thing that's going to last is those damn fucking water bugs that I can throw a saddle on and ride it. You know, damn, it's a huge ass fucking water bug, shit that long. You know, kind of like a fucking stupid possum that's that fucking long. You know,
dude, you ought to make friends with possums.
No, not that.
Wouldn't that be fucking? I'm gonna write a goddamn storybook about Patrick and his possums.
Patrick and the possums.
Patrick and the possums.
I don't.
I mean,
so.
it's got a great title. It's got a good ring to it.
No, it don't.
Patrick and his possums.
No, no, it don't.
Patrick's posse of possums.
Ha. Yeah. He could ride a possum. Yeah,
Bobby. Yep.
The ones out there. Yeah, I could.
Hey, Mary, Zuck is building his underground bunker in Hawaii. I think there was, last I counted, was 18 billionaires are building underground bunkers. And here's the fucked up part. They're all slated to finish before winter of 2024. Which I'm like, why that specific timeline? What's going on in winter of 2024 that y'all know, apparently, that none of us fucking know? So on an unrelated note, I have 17 shipping containers coming in, and they're going to bury them underneath the ground.
What?
And then I'm going to use the pool water.
The pool water.
The filtrate.
The filtrate?
Yes.
Yeah. The filtrate.
Filtrate. The pool water.
Right.
I got a reverse osmosis
right.
and desalination plan for the water.
Right.
18,000 gallons of water. I'll have plenty enough to go.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cover that shit too, so they can't contaminate that too.
All right. Post Bobby stuff up there too.
All right, I'm going. He says, if I had money, mine would be in the Rockies inside the top of a mountain. Ooh, I don't know if
I would. No.
Well, here's the thing. So Bobby, to your point, like I was actually thinking about this the other day. So let's envision you building an ultimate cave system to your point, like, because it's not a bad idea. You have higher elevation, so like if everything's flooded, you're going to be fine because you're at a higher elevation. So you're curtailing that problem. You're keeping a static temperature because it's going to be 50 to 60 degrees, 55 probably, inside the mountainous. So you have a constant temperature, which is good.
Yeah.
But here's the challenge.
Do it right next to NORAD.
Here's the challenge, and this is what I have a problem wrapping my head around. You have to have some kind of ventilation system. You have to be able to, the carbon dioxide that you emit, you have to be able to funnel it outside or have some kind of a filtration system inside your area. So let's say there's a nuclear catastrophe that happens. If you have an entrance or any type of opening, that is going to go into that crevice and go into that, like, and fill all the, obviously it's going to go the path of least resistance. So it's going to make its way, snake its way. How do you prevent something like that to happen? And how do you prevent it going in your air ducts, even your exhaust ducts? Because even if you have exhaust fumes going out, like it can still fall in. Like how does that happen? Like there's no way to be 110% like safe.
Right.
Now you can have your food storage, yes, you can have a greenhouse, you can have a grow lab, you can have all that stuff underground. That's fine. But you fuck up with the air, you fuck up with the water, you're screwed.
Yeah, something like what Brendan Fraser had in Blast from the Past.
I never saw that movie, so I don't know.
Well, one of them, I think one of them did, maybe.
Yes, Bobby, we're not saying near a large population. You're missing the point. Population has nothing to do with your airflow and how you're breathing in your intake of fresh air and your output of carbon dioxide. You still have to have a filtration system.
Well, just hook up the NORAD. Fuck it.
Well, I mean, submarines have figured it out. So, like, what kind of filtration system do they have?
I don't know.
And here's the thing: is if you have a way to distribute the oxygen from the water in the air, water vapor and stuff like that, then you can actually supply the water tank. But still, I'm just curious because I'm not an engineer.
Yeah, I'm not either, so I don't know. Oh, damn.
Man, there ain't enough filters alive to fucking filter out nuclear fallout.
No, I don't think there is.
No, there's not. Like, you literally have to have 17 feet of fucking concrete in order to...
Yeah. Tree roots are magical.
Hang on to it for dear fucking life. Ah!
Well, you know what? Andy's place is going to smell like weed.
Hey, man, I'm going to have me a magical station. I'll have some DMT, some mushrooms, and some weed. We may not survive, but we're going to have a good time.
We're all going to go out high.
We're going to go all out.
We're going to see a nuclear bomb hit and see the cloud. Whoa. Look at that. That's so cool. What's that shit come towards us? Oh, shit, we're done. Yeah, part like 1999.
Hell yeah, that's the year I graduated. And that's why I partied like it's 1999. Woo woo.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, so I followed this guy on YouTube, and he built a underground, basically garage and hallway and all this other shit underground.
Yeah.
He built it out of metal, and what he did out of steel, actually.
Right.
What he didn't realize is that like steel condensates, right? Because like we talked about the 50-degree. So any ambient temperature inside, if it's 70 or whatever, that temperature variant causes condensation. And I'm like, oh, well, condensation is water. I'm like, why are you not using that water to basically allow you to drink? Like, that's not a negative thing. Like, turn that negative into a positive.
Right.
But yeah, it's kind of fascinating because I've been watching and following a couple of these people and getting some ideas and inspirations because I'm going to have a full-on fucking shelter.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And ain't nobody going to know about it. Ain't nobody going to know where it's at. Ain't nobody going to know shit. Not even
well, if Andy stays with you, all you got to do is follow the smell. You know, isn't that right, Dr. Covey? Isn't that right, Dr. Covey? Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. Hold on, I gotta get this dick in my mouth. I still have it in my mouth. Damn, man, you've been sucking on that thing for the last 2 hours. Shit. You ain't got done yet? Slow ass. Oh, so if you have a large enough underground water source, you can get air from it. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave that debate to y'all. So I'm just gonna, sit back and listen and watch and all that crap.
And all that crap.
Yep. But anyway, All right, man. It's about that time.
It's about that time. It's called a night.
Yep. All right.
All right, everybody.
Everybody say bye to Andy.
Yeah, say bye to Andy.
Yeah, everybody say bye to Andy. Bye, Andy.
Bye, Andy.
Fuck nut. Damn. He would not just shut up tonight, would he?
No, that motherfucker been talking way too much.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right, y'all. This is it. We'll be on next Tuesday. I don't know if we have a guest next Tuesday. Glad you had fun, Mary. And so, yeah, that's about what I have to say.
All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't liked, subscribe, do so now, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Go ahead, turn those notifications on, turn the likes and all that jazz.
Yeah.
So that way, you know when we're going live.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if Andy's not here, we'll actually be on time, like tonight.
Yeah. That's true. That's what I was talking about earlier, is that, hey, we're actually on time.
For real.
Now we know who holds everybody back. Fucking Andy.
Fucking Andy.
So, all right. See y'all next week.
All right, everybody. Love you long time. We will catch you